disaster preparedness, disaster response class today up in Poway. It's a nice day today. It's 45, just under 46 degrees on my car's thermometer outside, and yes, it is cold, but decided it would be okay if I keep my jacket on. But yesterday we were showing, they're showing us, we were participating on what to do in cribbing, which is bracing stuff up if something collapses. If something collapses on something, you'd have to, you brace it so it doesn't fall anymore on it, and then you start lifting it and then putting more supports in there so you can lift it up, the items up. So we're gonna go into we did what's called bracing. It was like breaking out of your depending on what your walls are made out of. If you were stuck in a room in a disaster in your house, you can break through them. That's a lot of work. You gotta definitely have tools for that to do that. Otherwise, it'd be a long process. Today, I think they're going to go into more responses what to do for this. I think they're gonna still do the search and rescue, the search part, which is you got to search for people. You don't just walk around a building to look at all this. Oh, wow, that sucks. You got the snow coming in already, maybe. We're clear right now, so I guess yesterday was the one that had the sprinkles, but so you got the snow now, huh? Ugh. I'm hearing how bad it is over there. Vicious. My wife was asking me, and I say, who's it Mimi that you were talking to? I said, she's the one that comes up with some good stuff there. I said, maybe let's look through the videos, see what's good to make. And I was, okay. I guess it's always, making something new to try out is nothing bad. Something you like, that's another thing to make. If something you don't like, you just, oh wow. So 9 a.m. just started, I think you said your zone is, I think, if you're East Coast, and oh wow, you started an hour and a half ago, a little over an hour and a half ago, wow. I think you said you're East Coast, not Central. Wow, hour and a half ago, wow, it's already bad. Yeah, I hope everybody doesn't have to go out too much there, or they're ready for any power losses and everything, because it's going to get vicious. I mean, look what happened all these other southern states that nobody would think about, the freeze coming through or the snow. So I know it's common up there, but I hope everybody's already prepared for that. I mean, after experiencing it numerous times, I hope others, we can't keep going through this. We got to be ready, prepared for anything that might be going on. I'm sure there's some that don't. They taught us that in class. There's people that are, they're survivors and victims. The victims are the ones like, well, someone's going to come and save me. Someone's going to do everything for me. I don't have to worry about this. Disaster, that's not going to happen. I'm sure a lot of people on these channels here who've been through disasters can attest to that, saying, you're on your own when a major disaster goes. You ain't going to get first responders right away. Hope everybody's planned ahead for that. I mean, people could try to help out others, but it's one of those, you also got to help yourself. If you're expecting somebody to always, do something for you, and then, I mean, what's happening if you're not around? I mean, you got, there's seniors out there that still probably do prepare more than us, us younger folks here. Probably got like really elderly who are, I guess, are preparing. Maybe some don't because their kids or grandkids are around. But it's one of those when you got all reasons, those storms that come through all the time. Be ready for them. I understand, and they even said at the training, you can't be ready for everything. I guess you be ready for everything except a volcano. We made a joke about volcanoes today. I went to the LA volcano, La Brea Tar Pits. They don't have a volcano in Southern California, but then we brought Tommy Lee Jones' movie and everything. So, but I mean, everything else, be ready for it, because East Coast now you can still have extreme heat there. Even in San Diego here, you can still have extreme cold, because we have areas that get extreme cold, so you can get weather is unpredictable. So try to be ready for everything here. Yeah, it's So 50 degrees for you will be a nice summer day, probably a t-shirt and flip-flops. T-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops compared to what's there now. But yeah, it went up from 45 up to 50 now. So it's 7:45 my time, or so 7:44, whatever it is. I'm clocking my car is off by a minute, so it's either 7:45 or 7:44. And yeah, it's warming up already 7 to 50 degrees. So, but we hit that temperatures here in San Diego. I don't mean the mountains, I mean actually San Diego itself. Southern California here, temperatures you're getting in the snow here, you know, this is part of the state would come to a total stop. That's why the people in the Northeast, golly, I mean, they're the ones that were resilient on everything here. I mean, here, if we had snow, people wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't know to probably clear it off their houses, and it would collapse houses. We had rain, you know, when we had El Nino years, we had rain on like my apartment complex, for example. It was either it was flat or it was barely any slope to that. So it was probably barely a slope. They weren't expecting too much rain. Well, what it did was it rained so much during El Nino back in the 90s. It put a little, I won't say cavity, but a little dip, a little, you know, I guess you could say hole, but not the hole yet. But it started sinking in. There you go. It started sinking in the roof a little bit, and because of that, water just stayed there and built up, and then next you know it collapsed into an apartment. And thank goodness it wasn't my apartment. But then again, I've always been on the ground floor. I need to look what I see here. I'm trying to watch the chat as well. Look over that, so I'm trying to read something real fast. I may have to take my phone off the bracket here and read it real fast. That or scroll back during my when I get at the red light, but that's still going to be another 25 minutes. I'll have to see what the chats are here. I can see it roughly. I can see who's on right now. I can see something being weird, but I got the sun right at the angle right now. I can't see that screen. It's glaring on my screen here, so I can just barely see that something new got posted, but I can't read it yet. And as soon as I get to the sun's not on it, I'll try to read it. Okay. Okay, now I can see something. Snowing. Yes, not snow here, but it's snowing. Yep. That means he's got snow in her area up there. Bad. You know, almost going on 2 hours now. Ugh. Like I said, we're at 50 degrees here. We had, I think, even 1/10 of that snow that they get the East Coast all the time. Yeah, it wouldn't, you know, people couldn't do it. When it gets cold enough to where my windshield frosts up, you see people driving crazy. If it just rained, it's even worse. Because people try to, I guess they speed so they can try to dodge the raindrops or something. But I don't know what to do. But it's like whenever the rain starts, the excessive speed starts a lot. Right now I'm following the cars in front of me. It's 72, 73. Let's see, make it to 75. Okay. 75 and the car in front of me is still going away from me. And the ones in the carpooling, of course, more faster than that. Surprised the Tesla wasn't going fast. Oh, carpooling in, no wonder. But yeah, they're really burning there too. But I have plenty of time to get to my class, so I'm going to go on driving down to see, because people went to lunch yesterday by so much of the junk they had there. I was like, oh, sorry, I don't think I can eat lunch. But like half my table went there, and you know, we're having competition who could do better in the group. So since we're at table 2, we called ourselves the Does, like dose for number 2, but the Does also. Like Does, is that? Yeah, this is like I got a guy named Isaac. This is Isaac Doe. This is Steve Doe. This is Wes Doe. This is Korean Doe, and I'm Joe Doe. So I got a chuckle out of that. And so we're the Doe family, because we were first going to go Smith's, because they said come up with a name for your table. But table 3, which was to my left, they already called themselves the Smiths. So we're like, okay, let's go for Does, and that'd be play our word for dose. So so we were table dos, so we were the dos, and get someone out for lunch, and the people who were at Poway, so they know where all the good places are. So I see them coming out crazy stuff. Like, where are these places at? So when I was driving back, I saw some other places. I saw a pizza place, I saw a Mexican place, I saw a pho place. I see the fast foods, of course. But I had people had Subway, so I don't know what the Subway is. But yeah, you know, I guess today when they say go to lunch, I'm not gonna eat a lot of junk. When they say go to lunch, I'll say, okay, sure, let's go. Let's see how we can do on winning. See if winning. I mean, we don't get no extra prize, just bragging rights. But the instructors, we had a funny. Well, first it was we were talking about the weather, so it was like we can have anything going on. We can have this happen here, and even even accidents like hazmat truck spills. That's a disaster, or man-made disasters like terrorist attacks, arson. So someone brought up that we have topic we're going to take even riots, right? So that's a disaster because that can stop a lot of stuff and cause a lot of damage. So talk about other things. They were like, anybody have any question about everything else? So somebody said ice, and then the instructor was like, yeah, ice is not good if it gets too thick, like 2 feet. Like people take Buffalo for example. I think they said they get 47 feet of snow and ice. And the other person was like, no, I meant the other ice. So I don't know if the guy intentionally took it out because somebody was making a political statement there or whatever, and or he's just because he was talking about the weather, weather conditions and what causes disasters. And then he tells this story like there's two I would say older gentlemen. I won't say old because technically I'm old too, but two more older gentlemen, and a girl was the instructors, where they're wearing the Texas A&M engineering expansion department has black shirts for the trainers, and it says engineering expansion, Texas A&M engineering expansion. Well, they went to lunch yesterday. I heard the story. They went to lunch, and well, imagine them they have black shirts for their uniforms. I mean, not for the uniform, for the training shirts. Well, one of them, they jumped in one of their vehicles, and needless to say, it was an SUV. So you probably know what I'm getting with this. So wherever they went to eat, they got out. 3 of them got out with their black instructor shirts on from a black SUV, and people were looking at a lot of people looking at it like wide eye, like what the heck's going on here? They told the story, and we were just laughing and laughing because it's like, yeah, I don't know what they were. We just came out of there for the lunch. They looked at us here. And then they started laughing because they knew what it was pertaining to. I thought the instructors really didn't know, but I know. Okay, they know because they were laughing. They know because they brought up how ice, and then the guys like, yeah, 47 feet in Buffalo, a year. If not, maybe a storm. I mean, as bad as Buffalo gets and the East Coast gets, I'm sure it's 47 feet of storm, but 47 feet, they said a year or something. And when he said, yeah, ice, and then he said how they were looking at us when we were coming out. We didn't know why. And then I saw him lavish. I said, okay, they didn't know why. And that was funny there. Just went to eat. So, yeah, like, if I'm early enough, I'm going to go, because when I left the City Hall, yeah, I took a left to go back on the Poway Road or Poway Drive, whatever it was, to take me to the freeways. Well, if I got enough time, I'll just go past my turn a few blocks, see what other places to eat there. So everyone's like, oh, let's all meet up at Subway, or let's all meet up here. I'm like, okay, well, I know where that's at. I don't want to say, well, where's it at, or can I follow you? So if not, I'll just eat I got my snacks. I got my cookies inside my Maria's product of advertisement, my Maria's cookies. And they have that oatmeal cookies there. I didn't touch a chocolate chip because that would have been too much empty calories there. I ate a lot of the mini muffins. I don't know if it's from Walmart or Smart Fire, but it comes in a pack of, I think it's 16. And then 2 packs of 16, one on top of the other. So I don't know, 3 to 5 of the blueberries, and then I had like I must have had 5 to 7 of the little small banana nut ones. I said, well, that was a lot of calories I had there. So definitely why I wasn't hungry there. Plus eating some cookies as well. So I'm going to see what I want for if I stack a little bit, and then see what's out there and say, what are you all planning on eating? And see, they talked about that earlier. It's like, oh, we're gonna go here, and be like, oh, okay, sure. Because they only give us an hour, so it's not like you go really have to sit down too much there. By the time we would sit down somewhere, get the food, and eat it would be late already by the time we got it. So people were getting their food, like to bring it back. So I saw Subway, I saw I never even knew about. So people, of course, bought their Starbucks in. They had I think it was something called Coffee Spot and TV for whatever. That's there. So I said somebody bringing that in. I don't see no Dutch Brothers yet, but I think that's competing with well, I don't know about competing, but I say that's competition for Starbucks. I guess Starbucks thought they were going to run the show on this coffee place here. The Dutch Brothers out of Oregon, I had up there. I liked it there. They came down here too. They got a few of them down here, and as long as keep expanding, I think they might push out into Starbucks. But Starbucks charges so much for, and even without, I don't know if we even had Grass Pass. Oregon had one Starbucks, and I'm not sure. I know they Dutch Brothers are. I think that's where it was. I believe that was where it was came out of Grass Pass. Well, even then, coffee prices were good. It wasn't so extremely expensive like Starbucks is. So. And then, coffee price is good. I think the coffee was better too. But I was like, well, I didn't see that there yet. I don't do Starbucks. And I found out in Australia you couldn't get a brewed coffee. You had to get the little espressos, cappuccino things, the froth coffee. I just wanted plain coffee sometimes. So when I wanted plain coffee, I just drank it from my quote unquote hotel room. And everywhere else, yes, they made the frothy coffee. And I was like, no, I don't want those. You get the kind they make, they're gonna charge you a lot more than a regular brewed coffee. But I wanted brewed coffee. And even the places I ate there, called Pancake Parlor, they had the same thing. If you wanted some kind of coffee, so I had to get an iced coffee. It wasn't too bad. I said, oh, iced coffees aren't too bad there. Their whipped cream was plain cream, no sugar to that. I was like, well, but I guess they had a little ice cream in there too. So I was like, oh, okay, that made it okay there. But I went to have the taste of the whipped cream. I was like, there's no flavor to this. It's like bland. But yeah, the only regular brewed coffee I got was what was in a little packet in the room. But I was like, okay, that's okay. Did I do what I think I did? I wasn't even paying attention. I'm gonna have to put my directions on. I'm gonna have to end this and come back to it unless I can put my directions on from here, because I totally. Okay, I'm back again. I was talking and I was trying to get around these cars, and when I went to the left to get around the car, I didn't pay attention to get to the right to get back to the 15. So I'm taking what's called the 56. So 56 will get me there. So I looked at that before. So now I'm taking the 56 east instead of going to 15 all the way 15 north. So I went to the 805/5. Now I'm taking the 56 east.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 33A for California 56 East.
So I guess we're not paying attention, talking about funny stuff. I end up missing my exit. I knew it was the 56 up here, so that's why I right away went on.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 33A, then keep left to continue on California 56 East.
So yeah, I was talking, and then when I went around the cars, and there's like, these people are driving crazy, and not paying attention. Yeah, all the people were all bunched up over there driving crazy, zooming to the right because that was the 15.
Keep left to continue on California 56 East.
So now I'm on a 56 East, which will take me there as well. So it's 2 routes to go there. That's another good thing about what people should prepare for. if you're going somewhere and a route is down, have to know an alternate route. Like my thing would be, I've got different freeways I could take. You know, if I can't get follow the Palm Avenue to work, because something going on there, I'll just jump on. I can jump on the 805 and go up to the 54 to the 5 and cross a bridge. Or if this thing's going on with the Strand, I'll just go to the 5 north. Or if anything, I'll take the 805 south to the 905, then back to the 5, and then get off to go to the Strand. But if something happens to where I can't get the Strand there, then you just jump on the freeway. So here I'm on an alternate route, which isn't too bad there. It's the 56. I've never driven a 56 here, but guess what? This is my first time driving 56. So take me to the Poway too. I could have probably took another freeway that's up there. I could have went farther up to do it, but I'd had to hit through more streets. So I'm just taking the 56 right now, and then I will probably get back into the 15 afterwards. If I go 15 north, that means I didn't do anything extra. If I gotta go 15 south, that meant I passed, went too far up. But as much as I was driving on 15, no, I don't think I went too far past, if I did go past there. But yeah, I'm on 56 now because I wasn't paying attention. And talking about the funny story. So I should have waited until I was already off the free or onto the 15 before I started talking about funny stories. But yeah, this is a new route for me too. So first time we're all seeing this freeway here. I remember when they were building this, it's the 56. It's where the 805 come together down there in San Diego. And right before there, you start merging into the 5 there. You can go to see the 56 sign, so go to the 56. And it's a small, you see it's 2 lanes here, 2 lanes on the other side. It's the same as what's called the 52 freeway for La Jolla. That takes you that's up a little bit ways up. You take that one across too. And I should have paid attention because when I saw that I was, oh wait, I didn't get to 15. I should have just jumped on a 52 from 805 and then cut back over to the 15 from there. But when I'm looking, I'm like, where am I? Oh my goodness, I forgot to get on the 15. I'm trying to see these cars that keep going back and forth. It's like, I don't want any people hitting me. Hit me on the way back. Well, don't hit me at all, but if you can hit me on the way back, because I already have my class. Because if I miss this class, it don't matter what I did on day 1, I don't get credit. So you got to attend both days here to get credit for it. I know I was talking about the eating and everything and the places to eat, but it's like on my directions. I'll let my directions get me back to see when I get to 15 if I got to go north or south. But right now, it's hard to see. Like, I got the glare in my eyes and the glare on the phone. It's like that's chat. But right now, I couldn't see if anybody was posting anything because the sun is directly on my eyes here. I'll try to look down there. So right now, I got my car keeping the sun from me. I'll try to look under that to look at the chat from the phone. I'll have something directly in my eyes again. It's like that's not no go. Yeah, I'm Camino del Sur. Okay, I heard about that on the radio for traffic. Just back up here, but thank goodness this isn't a weekday. If I had to go on a weekday on here, it would be bad. There's all these 2-lane things here. This one, the 52, get bad. Actually, this time of day, if the work day, it would be bad. This direction, I'm not sure though. We're heading out of San Diego itself. If I was going west.
In 2 miles, take exit 8 for Rancho Penasquitos Boulevard.
Oh, okay, wow. Doing the streets, not the freeways. Okay, that's just 15. So, okay, 15 is 3 miles. Rancho Penasquitos is a mile and 3/4. So I guess I'm close enough to where I just follow this into. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to go without the directions. If I was already on the 15, I'd be done without directions. But I'm like, no. not going to try that now. It's, you know, it's 806, 807, whatever it is. I'll make it there in time, but doesn't follow the directions here, so I guess I'm about to keep this. It's so many miles. Go here. This turn here. At this light, turn here. But I was going to drive the day without it. But I guess after I got distracted and talking about funny things and places that people were eating and the instructors thing where people were looking at him like, wait, come down a black SUV wearing a black shirt. Who is this?
In half a mile, take exit 8 for Rancho Penasquitos Boulevard.
Okay, looks like I'm doing everything by road now. Because after this was the 15, so I guess this is the easiest one here. This is the Rancho Penasquitos one. Unless it's supposed to put me back on.
Take exit 8.
Okay, let's see where my map. As long as I don't get recalculating again.
At the next light, turn right.
Okay, so see, it said junction 51.25 miles up there. So turn right here. Yeah. One good thing about it here is, hey, guess what? You see more nature, more grass, more bushes, more trees. Hey, how about that? So this little detour wasn't too bad for me. I mean, you know, fancy schmancy area.
At the light, turn right onto Rancho Penasquitos Boulevard. Rancho Penasquitos Boulevard.
Oh, is it double named? It's Rancho Penasquitos Boulevard, Rancho Penasquitos Boulevard. So like in and out's double. Well, it didn't say no turn on red, so let's see. So 15 was, the thing was back there, so I guess it's closer to just stay in the streets here. Not try to get on any freeway again. I'm still, you know, it's not showing me, but it's still got the directions here. It did it before. It says, let's see what it says here. Multi-window close. Oh yeah, I saw that before. Oh come on, why you put me on the dang 15 now? Really? It's gonna tell me to go to 15. Should have let me go 15 the other way. So multi-windows closed. Directions, where you at? Where you at? Directions. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Heck, I'm gonna take the 15 anyways. I don't know why it's not giving me directions for the here. 15 north. So why did it do this to me? Okay.
In 800 feet, merge onto I-15 north.
Yeah, it didn't tell me to do this. If I didn't do this, I wouldn't have been getting on it. Come on. Maps, you're supposed to tell me that, so I should have stayed on the other when I was on the other street. I should have stayed all the way to the 15 when I was on the 56. It didn't tell me that, and then it didn't tell me on when I did this here. I said I'm gonna take the 15 north, and it did it chirp. 800 feet merge on.
In half a mile, take exit 19 for California 56 Junction West, Ted Williams Parkway.
What the hell? Oh hell no! I already know. Hell no! I already know this is what I'm doing. I'm not going to worry about this. Not get rid of this thing. I got to see what directions it's trying to give me now.
Take exit 19.
No, I'm not. I didn't do that yesterday. I'll be back. Too far north, aren't I?
Turn right onto Camino del Norte.
Okay, now I got the directions here. It's telling me to go back to 56. Like, why you got me to go back to 56? This is why I leave early. So I do something like this. I have plenty of time to still get there. So it's, I scrolled it out, and it's gonna have me go through the streets there. So it says your phone needs to cool down. That's probably why it wasn't giving me updates, because I get the sun directly in my face again, and because of that, maybe that's why the sun was showing on it, and that's maybe why it was not updating me in time. So I got a ways to go so I can get over, I think. Because it had me driving along here for a while, then it's going to have me turn right somewhere. I don't know if it's going to be here or not. Yeah, these directions are so slow. I mean, I'm turning my the normal defroster. I'm turning on the cold air so I can have it roll over the windshield here into the phone. I'm gonna turn down a little bit because it's gonna be really loud on the phone here. So. Straight still. Okay, yep, I'm still on my correct route. Well, I'm not gonna have no extra time to look for other places to eat, so I guess I'll be going directly there because it's 8:15 now. So. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna scroll this out, see just how many. I can't see. Well, maybe I could open it up more. I just want to see what's on the screen. So I guess I'm gonna. It's just to be going live. I'm open so I can see minutes where I am. So let's see if I keep this. I don't know. I think I'll use this, but let me see. But you know, everybody, we seen this ride I went yesterday, so have a good day, everyone. I'm gonna just put my maps on here. I'll show it when I drive home too.